Nabu and the Secret of Babel's Sun Clock. In the ancient city of Babel, where gardens floated above rooftops and towers touched the bright sky, lived a thoughtful boy named Nabu. Every morning, he sat beside his grandfather Enlil, the wisest storyteller in their quarter. Enlil had taught him many things, but one lesson shone above all. Listening is the beginning of understanding. One day, the great sun clock, the heart of the city's timekeeping, fell into confusion. Its shadow no longer pointed where it should. Merchants opened late, workers argued, and the city grew restless. Nabu tugged at Enlil's sleeve. "Grandfather, can we find out what happened?" Enlil smiled softly. "Come, Nabu. The sun speaks clearly, if we learn to listen." At the base of the sun clock, a nervous crowd gathered. The shadow, usually straight and precise, bent in a strange direction. Nabu knelt down to study the markings. Enlil rested his hand on his staff. "Remember, Nabu, when something seems wrong, ask what truth it is trying to show." Nabu touched the carved stone numbers. Some of the lines had been shifted, subtly, but enough to confuse the entire city. "Grandfather," he whispered, "someone changed these." Enlil nodded gently. A good listener hears not only sounds, but intentions. Fresh scratch marks climbed the side of the pillar, evidence someone had climbed it recently. Nabu's eyes widened. This wasn't an accident. Enlil looked at him proudly. "You are seeing with your eyes, and listening with your mind." To understand the shadow, Nabu needed to see the city from above. So he and his grandfather climbed the spiraling stairs of the Tower of Babel. Halfway up, Nabu paused, breathing hard. "It's so high." Enlil smiled. Wisdom is often found at the top of difficult climbs. At the top, sunlight washed the city in gold. Nabu opened his clay tablet where he recorded the sun's angle each morning, a discipline Enlil had taught him. He compared his notes to the sky. "The shadow should fall here," he said softly. "But down below, it doesn't." Then Nabu noticed movement near the sun clock. A young apprentice was adjusting something at its base. Enlil lowered his voice. "Do not assume harm, Nabu. Listen first, understand later." That evening, Nabu and Enlil hid behind tall palms near the sun clock. Stars shimmered above them as the apprentice returned with tools in hand. He looked frightened, glancing around nervously. Enlil whispered, "His silence tells a story. Let us hear it." The apprentice climbed the pillar and adjusted the marker again. Nabu stepped forward gently. "Why are you changing the time?" The apprentice froze, trembling. I only wanted the mornings to be calmer," he stammered. "People were arguing. I thought slowing the day would bring peace." Enlil approached with a warm, patient smile. "Your heart meant well," he said gently. "But peace cannot be created through confusion." Nabu added, "We can fix the sun clock together." The apprentice's shoulders relaxed in relief. At sunrise, Nabu, Enlil, and the apprentice realigned the sun clock with care and understanding. When the shadow finally pointed true, the city cheered. Enlil placed a gentle hand on Nabu's shoulder. "You listen to the signs, to the sky, and to a young man's heart. That is how wisdom passes from one generation to the next." And from that day on, Nabu was known as the boy who listened and understood.